Friends, you must have seen many such videos on the internet that give a soothing feeling. It seems like these clips are crafted to calm your mind. Like some kind of optical illusion, in today's video, I am going to show you such amazing and satisfying videos that after watching them, you all will also be relaxed. So let's start our countdown, friends. The process of filling up anything into bottles or jars is very cool to watch if you've ever paint, melted chocolate, and similar things are filled into jars, so you know that this is a very amazing process. This is the video you are watching. Inside the SMIC factory, oil paint is being filled into containers through a machine. This process is so satisfying that watching it makes a person want to keep watching this process like this forever, that this video never ends. And inside any factory, when products are filled into jars, not a single speck falls, and watching them attentively and carefully gives the clear impression that with this level of perfection, perfect work can never go wrong. Whatever it is, these videos are indeed very relaxing. Let's do it. Friends, normally whenever any boneless meat of mutton or beef is cut, it is very enjoyable, especially when the flesh is cut. And when its cubes are made and provided to us, giving the cubes causes our minds to begin to relax and unwind. But tuna is a type of fish whose meat, when cutting it, the cutter gets the most satisfying feeling. The reason is that its meat is very smooth. Therefore, not only does the cutter enjoy cutting it, but the viewer also enjoys it equally. In these videos, vloggers are processing tuna fish, as you can see that it is a very satisfying process and gives an amazing feeling. Well, by showcasing this meat cutting process, anyone would get water in their mouth. Friends, you must have had the opportunity to see many beautiful lakes throughout your life, and even among all of them, some have water that is exceptionally crystal clear. And you can see around them, but have you ever seen the clearest water in the world? Well, these amazing glaciers you are seeing are located in Alaska. Basically, this is a crystal clear river flowing through the mountains, but its water is so clear and pure that there is no more transparent water anywhere in the world. Well, this water is indeed crystal clear and sparkling, but the smooth way in which it flows provides such a profound sense of peace that it cannot be fully described in words. Well, the awe-inspiring scenery of divine nature is indeed truly worth seeing. Friends, you've all probably seen the hustle and bustle inside villages and such, but this is quite an ordinary thing. But in this clip you're seeing, even this simple agricultural work looks so satisfying that it's hard to take your eyes away in the way the farmer is flipping it, making it seem like the most relaxing thing in the world. Besides, in this video, also a farmer plowing the land and carefully creating distinct furrows, among other activities, looks very satisfying to watch. Well, it is just sometimes even considered an ordinary task. They can engage a person's mind so much that they become completely stress-free and relaxed. Friends, there is no doubt that donuts are one of the most delicious sweet things in the world. While round cakes are certainly tasty to eat, their making process is also nothing less, especially when donuts are topped with cream. This process is incredibly amazing, so much so that it effectively allows individuals to completely forget all of their stress and worries for a certain period of time, as you can clearly observe in the accompanying video. When cream is applied on donuts, it starts giving very relaxing vibes, and even those who don't usually eat donuts get their mouths watering, and they won't be able to resist it. Friends, many of you might already know that plants and grass are regularly trimmed in order to decorate them, and a special trimmer machine is specifically used to achieve an attractive appearance. This allows plants or grass to be cut into shapes of your choice, but some people take this simple task to such amazing levels. The ordinary task becomes professional. These expert workers you see, the perfection with which they cut these plants into amazing shapes. It appears truly amazing. However, this process is certainly no less impressive, and performing this work evokes a fulfilling emotional response. It feels as if all the person's stress has vanished. This process is truly very comfortable. Friends, when talking about ice factories, normally water is first poured into molds to create their ice. And then it is cut into blocks and stored. But have you ever seen a natural ice factory? Well, the ice factory you are watching is present in Norway. The interesting thing is that ice is not artificially frozen, but it's a natural lake whose water is very fresh due to the extreme cold. The water of this lake freezes and then is cut into blocks and sent for storage, but the process of cutting and loading it into carts is so fascinating that no one can stay away without seeing this sparkling and crystal clear ice. Well, it looks quite fun to watch. But honestly, doing this is quite difficult because firstly, it is very cold here, and secondly, the ice is very slippery, and gathering it in one place is no less than a nightmare. Friends, there are many such things in the world that watching them reduces a person's stress and makes them feel relaxed, but the video you are watching provides a more satisfying process than ever before. Actually, this scene is from a cosmetic factory where liquid cosmetics are filled into molds via a machine, but the work is done so smoothly that watching it makes one wish this liquid never runs out and to keep filling the molds like this. This process is indeed very satisfying. Friends, when it comes to whipped cream, it's not only tasty, but also very fluffy and smooth. But when it is filled into a jar or box, its smoothness and white look will delight anyone. In this video, a worker is also filling the Wtfact cream into the boxes. This process looks just as amazing as it really is. It is equally satisfying. As a person watches the boxes being filled with layers of cream, they feel like this process should continue like this and never end. Well, these videos of Wtfact cream are definitely worth watching. Other pools are among the most beautiful natural things made by Allah Ta'ala. Normally, any blooming flower looks very lovely, but this flower you are seeing is one of the world's pools that you can unbox yourself. It means that the petals of this pool, the petals are interconnected with one another, but as soon as you press them lightly, they begin to fully open, and in this manner, the mechanism operates smoothly and seamlessly. The entire flower is formed. It becomes so beautiful and amazing to the core that looking at it warms the heart. This scene is truly worth watching. So friends, that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. See you in the next video.